in my zone, I'm feeling it. Stop blowing my buzz, quit killing it. So buy another round and try to shut us down about an hour ago. But we still in this bitch. We still in this. We still in this bitch.
Yo, we officially back, bitches. How the fuck we feeling, bruh? We in this bitch for show. Dirty Dozen quarter season recap. We decided to split that shit up. Don't ask why. I'm here. Don't ask me fucking questions. We in this bitch. Before I get too hype, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little introduction going from Mr. Bruce Buffer himself. It's time! All right, motherfuckers. I'm fucking hype. Let's get this shit, all right? Yo. We did it. We back. We did a quarter. 4 weeks in the books. Dirty Dozen year 5. 5 years of this shit. Most of you have been retained the entire fucking time, and thank you. Thank you so much. I sincerely mean that. This is my fucking baby. I hope you guys feel the same about this league. It is absolutely my favorite thing in the world right now. I'm in 10 fantasy leagues, and I don't give a fuck about 9 of them. I love the Dirty Dozen. I'm going to bleed the Dirty Dozen. If I could be a full-time Dirty Dozen commish, I would. But you motherfuckers ain't even trading, so what the fuck we doing, bruh? The fuck, I spice up my job, make some controversy, make me make some shitty decisions, you know? Where's Maya at, bruh? Where that motherfucker at, dude? Jesus Christ, man. Look, I'm happy to be here. I hope you're happy to be here. Today, I'm gonna be going over some shit. Okay? We have 12 teams in this league. Half of you guys fucking eat shit for fucking breakfast every day. Half of you guys are pretty good, you know? We're going to go ahead and decide who is really bad and who's really good. First off, before I get into any of the breakdowns, I just want to go over some shit with you guys real quick. I made a note of who is winners of the week, losers of the week for the past few weeks. Week 1, the winner was Beer is on. I'm just fucking kidding. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine if he was the winner of the week? Loser of the week was Beers on the bottom shelf. He had a terrible fucking week that week. Winner of the week was 12 p.m. in Glendale, Mr. Christian, former champ. One of the more humble champions we've ever had in this league, by far. Yeah, he's definitely the most humble champ of the week, of the entirety of the Dirty Dozen. Going into week 2, the loser of the week was no surprise here. The Dak Knight Rises. He is on the come up though, but week 2 was specifically terrible for him, including week 1 and week 3. Moving on. Winner of the week was Kung Su Panda, arguably the best team in the league. Arguably. Don't get too confident over there, buddy. And then week 3, loser of the week, surprisingly, was 12 p.m. in Glendale, Mr. Christian himself. Goes from loser of the week to week 1 to winner of the week to week 1 to loser of the week in week 3. Winner of the week was your boy, 2019 champion. Sundays are for the boys. And then we go into week 4. Let's go ahead and check this out right quick. And I write this down, so I gotta, skip myself, find that real quick. Week 4, the winner of the week. Let's see here. Oh, well deserved, my man. Dante aimed for the head. One of the more unlucky teams in this league. Has ran into some fucking monsters, including myself. I went ahead and handed him one of those L's he has. He ran into Manny. He ran into some big boys in this league. Loser of the week. Let's see here. Ooh, it was a close call. I'll tell you that. Loser of the week was Connor. Show me your TDs, the most creative fantasy football name I've ever heard in my life. And he was closely behind Beers on the bottom shelf. No surprise there. White boys on the bottom. Just like you guys like it. That sounded fucking weird. Anyways, moving on. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys for a bit. 3, 2, 1. Here's my screen. There we go. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go from the bottom up. Talk about all 12 of you motherfuckers. And how bad you guys really are. So let's go ahead and start. Yeah, let's go ahead and fucking do this. So number 12, we have Jacob Medina. Couple Controversial, to say the least. Jacob has his ups and downs with the Dirty Dozen in the past. He took a year off to really gather himself, and I think he's come a long way. The Dirty Dozen isn't the same without you. I will say that. We really love having you, but your team fucking sucks. 0-4, absolutely fucking horrendous. Your team. You have Joe Burrow as your quarterback. You drafted Ryan Tannehill and you dropped him. Ryan Tannehill did not work out for anybody, including myself. I drafted him in some leagues, didn't work out for me. But let's look at your running backs. Okay. You got Leonard Fournette as your RB1. That is arguably a flex consideration at best. So having him as your RB1 is kind of sketchy. Samaje Perine. Waiver wire pickup. How the fuck did you get him? Was 0 fab. You remember you dropped $100 on Elijah Mitchell. And it didn't work out for you. He's on your bench. So let's talk about that for a second. Moving on, you have the best wide receiver core in the league. And this goes to show that drafting wide receivers early never pays off. Never, ever pays off. It could work for some people who know how to draft, unlike yourself. But you have Devontae Adams and DeAndre Hopkins, not even arguably, the two best wide receivers in the league. You can put Tyreek Hill there, but it's just a matter of an opinion. You have Mark Andrews, he's fine. And then Antonio Brown, off and on season, he's been hurt, doing some stuff. You have Michael Pittman on the bench. Look, man, I think it comes down to team management. When you live and die like a trash can and you absolutely smell like shit, your team's not good. You need to carry yourself like a winner. 0-4 isn't winning unless you're trying to compete for who gets the most pancakes at the end of the year. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Your team's absolutely terrible. If I were you, I would trade one of those receivers pronto if you want to get out of this hole that you're in. It is possible, but you need to switch some shit around now. Like click off this video and go do it right now. What's up? Let me know. Moving on. Beers on the bottom shelf, more like beers on the bottom of the fucking standings. Sean, what is up, my dude? Zeke, Ridley, Allen, not bad. Aaron Rodgers, not bad. Underwhelming Calvin Ridley. Keenan Allen's living in the huge shadow of Mike Williams right now. Myles Gaskin didn't work out. Juju has a fucking pile of shit throwing him the ball. And Cole Beasley's white. So, yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you. Why do you have two kickers, dude? I mean, this is what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. This is the shit I'm fucking talking about. Why the fuck do you have two kickers and two defenses and two quarterbacks on your team? You will not win if you don't have depth in fantasy football. And you are the prime example as to why the fuck you don't do that. Have fun starting Myles Gaskin or Kenyon Drake. If that's a decision you have to make, I'm fucking sorry, dude. I'm sorry, bro. You need to think about what the fuck you're doing. You need to clear out that bench, get some depth, because you never fucking know what's going to fucking happen. Okay? You're 0-4. You almost beat me, but I went ahead and handed you that fourth L. You're welcome. And you know what, man? I don't know what to tell you. You need to really make some trades. Get rid of Zeke. Throw in one of these Cowboys fangirls. Myself. Go ahead and make a trade. Your team is absolutely a dumpster fire. On paper, it looks good, but when you look at your record, your team doesn't matter when you're 0-4. I mean, yeah, it matters, but you need to obviously make some type of move. There needs to be some type of improvement on your team, especially if you're 0-4. So going forward, Sean, let's make your team great again. Connor, speaking of Make America Great Again, Connor McLaughlin, show me your TDs, one of the greatest fantasy football names of all time. Trash. Listen, Saquon's coming on. I'll give you that. Antonio Gibson's been underwhelming. The loss of Ryan Fitzpatrick has definitely been felt all over the team. Even Terry McLaurin has looked not as great as he should. Julio Jones is not wide receiver 1. Odell Beckham is not wide receiver 2. Josh Jacobs is a decent flex. I'll give you that. Here we go again. Roster management. It's the same fucking thing for everybody. It's roster management and how you control your fucking team. It's not your players. You have an IR player, Jerry Jeudy. Put him in your fucking IR spot. What is it there for, dude? I'll fucking take our IR spots away. I don't give a fuck. What's up? Use your IR spots. Please manage your team well. Look, you need a receiver. I just talked about another team who has 2 wide receiver ones who's 0-4. Make that happen, okay? I'm not trying to collude, but you have 3 running backs, and you could arguably get a number 1 receiver if you make the right trade. Connor, 1-3, you should be 0-4. 1-3 is a lucky fucking thing. You probably ran into one of those fuck faces. Robert Tonyan sucks. He's only good when he's on my team. Sorry, I took all the juice away. Robbie Anderson sucks. Mecole Hardman sucks. Christian Kirk is fire. Josh Reynolds just smokes weed at John Jay High School. No shade. He's an NFL player, but just saying. Look, trade one of the running backs, get a receiver, fix your fucking team pronto. Moving on. My best friend. I'm his best friend. I hope. He didn't make me his best man. They made his fucking brother his best man. Joshua Villarreal, the Dark Knight Rises. What's up, bro? Tom Brady is the GOAT. Doesn't get you fantasy points. Hate to break it to you. Jonathan Taylor, underwhelming. But he should be fine. Maybe I'll trade for him. What's up, baby? Kareem Hunt. Him and Nick Chubb are so weird for me, man. He's fine, I guess, as a flex. And I think Clyde's going to be fine, too. I think I've talked to you about this. Your team's going to be fine. I really don't see a hole in your team right now. I really don't. Your wide receiver core is a little underwhelming, I guess I could say. Starting Marquise Brown, but I mean, he's been fine. And then Allen Robinson. This is the story we need to talk about. Allen Robinson has been horrendous, man. Allen Robinson, especially because today they just announced Justin Fields is the starter for the remainder of the season. That's scary because he looks like he loves Darnell Mooney more than Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson is one of the more gifted wide receivers in the NFL, period. And it's going to take a while for Justin Fields to realize that. I hate to break it to you, Josh, but I think you need to sit Allen Robinson for the foreseeable future. Devontae Smith is great. He has a great team. Just kidding. He's a great player. Look at his stats. 10 targets, 6 targets, 7 targets, 8 targets. That's what we're looking for in fantasy football. Volume is king. Volume is everything in fantasy football. And if you get that, you will win. Jared Cook's a great tight end. Mike Gesicki is a great tight end. You're good. Don't look too far into that. Promise me. Don't look far into that. Yeah, man. Your team is on the upswing, I will say. It looked bad in the beginning, but don't get me wrong. Your team will be better. Moving on. You're still a fucking trash can, though. My favorite. Nick, Chop God, 1-3 was just an 0-4 showdown with Jacob Medina to see who would be the absolute fucking loser, and Jacob won that by far. 1-3, Chop God, Nick, my boy, Lamar, Chubb, Carson. What the fuck's up with Chris Carson? Nobody knows. Is he hurt? I don't know. I seriously don't know. You just made a trade with Aim for the Head. You traded Tyreek Hill and some other bullshit for Jamar Chase and Stephon Diggs. I like the trade. I like it. It gives you some opportunity. Stephon Diggs, you bought him low. Good job. He's going to be fine because this boy is throwing in the ball. He's going to be just fucking fine. Jamar Chase is a beast. Jamar Chase is an absolute beast. The round 1 pick for the Bengals actually paid off. Dawson Knox. I'm sorry. Shout out my boy Dalton. Dawson Knox has been absolutely in the flames lately. He's been fucking killing it, man. He looks good. He looks really good. But Robert Woods, man, this is a rough one. Cooper Kupp, the white Randy Moss himself, has stolen everything from Robert Woods he's ever loved and fucked his wife right in front of him. That's what I feel like happened. Cooper Kupp is a badass. Is a fucking badass. You have Chubba Hubba Ding Dong. You could start him over Jacoby Myers. I don't know if McCaffrey CMC is playing. I don't think he's going to play. So why the fuck is he projected 2.6 points? Nobody knows. Look, Nick, you're 1-3, bro. You know, being in the Heisman house with the champions, me, you, Christian, and Manny, you need to hold some shit up, bro. You're really, really letting us down here. The rest of us look fine, besides Manny, of course. But you need to pick your shit up, dude. You really do. You barely beat an 0-4 team. You're pretty much an 0-4 team. Look, man. Trade Lamar to a Lamar Dick Rider. I'll take Lamar off your hands, bro. No worries. I'll take him. I'll take whoever you want, bro. On God. I fear God, boy. Look, Nick, there's some shit you got to do, bro. I don't know what it is. Your flex sucks. Your running backs look good on paper, but not that great. Not high variance with those players, okay? Moving on, Nick. 1-3. I can't believe you're fucking 1-3. 2-2. The reigning champ, Manny, Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero, Boyaka. That's fucking Rey Mysterio. Justin Herbert, GOAT. I don't give a fuck. I love Justin Herbert. Cordero Patterson has been the surprise of the fantasy football season so far. Look at him. Look at these numbers. 34.6 points last week. 3 titties, bruh. 3 titties. On God. That's crazy. He looks good. I don't know what's going to come of that. I don't know if that's going to last. I don't know if that's going to be a real thing or not. You have Christian McCaffrey on your team. Just look at his projected 27.3 points. I don't know if he plays this week for sure, but we'll see how that goes. A.J. Brown, hurt. You've run into some injuries. I will give you that. Darren Waller is one of the probably the best tight end in the NFL, right behind, Travis Kelce. But awesome, man. Your team is good. Chris Godwin, you got Corey Davis, you got Zach Moss getting touchdowns out of fucking nowhere. Noah Fan is a backup tight end. I don't know if I agree with having backup tight ends, but whatever. Your team's good, man. You've ran into some monsters too. I'll give you that. You ran into some really good teams, but 2-2. You should be. You could have been 0-4. You've been close, bro. You've been really close. So look at your points for, points against. 492 and 512. Those are really close. That means you've been in tight matchups the entire way. Moving forward. Dom, fourth and drunk. My boy, how we feeling? 2-2, 500. Josh Allen, awesome. Derrick Henry, awesome. Damian Harris, not so awesome. I really thought Damian Harris was gonna have a great season. It's looking sketchy. Mac Jones is getting better, but Damian Harris just looks like the Pats really don't give a fuck about him, to be honest with you. So I don't know what to say. Justin Jefferson, that's a lock. I love that guy. We do got Marvin Jones as your wide receiver 2, and then Kenny Golladay as wide receiver 3. That's iffy. Kenny Golladay with the Giants is just so weird, man. I don't know if it'll ever work out. I know he had a good week this past week, but they're just not going to score the ball. And if you don't score the ball, you're not going to get fantasy points. That's just the way it is. I mean, you can catch as many balls as you want, but there's a cap to that. George Kittle's been super underwhelming as well. I know he probably had a good week this week before, 17 points. But he's not what you drafted him for. You drafted him to put up not better or just as good as Travis Kelce, and he's not doing that for you. Chase Claypool on the bench, like I said about Juju, he has a shit ball of fuck throwing him the fucking ball. Ben Roethlis fucking shit face bitch. Latavius Murray is the running back 1 on the Ravens right now. Tyson Williams got healthy scratched. Latavius Murray is the running back 1 in this offense. Look, man, your team's good too. You know what I mean? You need some help at wide receiver for sure, so I would go ahead and maybe aim for one of these guys who have good wide receivers and try to make a trade happen. Your running back 2 is also shaky, so I would consider some trades happening for going forward. Maybe lessening your quarterback. I don't know, packaging some players, but you got Justin Jefferson, so you're good with wide receiver 1. Your wide receivers are sketchy. Running backs are a little bit sketchy, but besides Derrick Henry, Justin Jefferson, and Josh Allen. Besides that, the rest of your team is expendable, and I think you can do something with that. Moving on. Aim for the head. Dante. This dude's been in some fucking battles, bro. He's got the super stack with Mahomes, Hill, and Kelce. Who knows if that will work? It's either going to work or make your team fall apart. You took a big risk by making that trade with Nick. I don't know how I feel about it just yet. I guess we'll find that out later. But look, your team's good, man. Your team's really, really good. Holmes, Swift, Henderson, Waddle, sketchy though. I will give you that. Your wide receiver 2 is shaky, and your flex is sketchy. But that powerhouse of Mahomes, Hill, and Kelce will hold your team, or it will break your team. I guess we'll see to find out. But 2-2, the best 2-2 team around, arguably one of the best teams in the league itself. Dante, good shit out there, man. You need to fix your flex though. I don't love Sutton. I don't love Waddle. It's going to be a hit or miss with both those guys, so I need you to figure this shit out. And Brandon Ayuk, I think you can drop Ayuk, bro. I'm sorry. This is not going to work out, dude. Deebo Samuel's a fucking beast. As until he gets hurt, though. Moving on. Christian came out on fire. I think he scored 180 something. Let's see. He scored 186 points week 1. Absolutely burned the world on fire, dude. Holy crap. That is insane, dude. Oh my God. And then he came plumbing down to earth. 126, 80 fucking 5. Life hits you fucking fast, buddy. Trust me, I know. But looking at his team right now, Kyler Murray is in the front runner for the MVP. Kyler Murray's fucking awesome. I think he's my lock for MVP. I don't have anybody else. Alvin Kamara, the Saints, I don't know what's happening with the Saints right now, dude. I really seriously don't know what's happening with the Saints. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if they're bad. What I do know is that it's inconsistent, and that's not good for fantasy football. Damian Williams, he's going to be serviceable for the next 4 to 5 weeks, but who really knows with Justin Fields? Who knows if they push Justin Fields down the field, running his ass around, bro? Justin Fields can run. Justin Fields can throw. Damian Williams is average at best. Debo, love Debo, bro. He's a fucking monster, bro. He's a fucking beast, dude. 189, 93, 52, 156. He's a fucking beast, dude. Debo Samuel's a little fucking slithering motherfucker down the field, bro. I love him. Brandon Cooks, surprising. Super surprising. Bad week last week, but he's been consistent. They have no one else to throw to, so Davis Mills can eat my ass, but the rest of the fucking team, the wide receiver core is not very good, so Brandon Cooks should be getting all the work. Tyler Higbee's good. Deontay Johnson is good. Once again, pile of shit throwing in the ball, so good luck with that. Mixon's out. Montgomery's out. Damn, those are 2 big hits right there. Holy crap. You have Kamara, Mixon, and Montgomery? Damn, I'm going to need to slide one of the bitches off you so you That's scary. Both hurt. We don't know how long. Seems like Montgomery's going to be out for 4 to 5 weeks. That's what they said. No update on Mixon yet, I don't think. Looking right now, it looks like it's going to be short term. They would have IR'd his ass if it was bad, but let's just say confidently 1 to 2 weeks right now, maybe 3. Gronk is hurt too, so a lot of your players are really dealing with some shit right now. And you still managed to be 3-1. That's nice. It's nice when you have a lead, when you have a 4-0 or 3-1 lead in front of other teams, because shit like this is gonna happen. You can't stay away from it. And to be on the upper echelon of teams makes your team that much better. So Christian, former champ, you look good, bro. Good job. Moving on. 4-0. Nathaniel Rocha. Silence of the Lamb. Yes, CeeDee Lamb has been really fucking silent, bro. Jalen Hurts has been great for fantasy. Number 3 ranked quarterback in the NFL, fantasy-wise. He looks good. His team sucks, but he looks good, and he's just a fantasy fucking cheat code. Dalvin Cook, I have to look at his stats. Chase Edmonds has been surprisingly pretty okay, and he looks like he's getting a little better. 14-12, 14-17. That's serviceable for running back 2, especially. That's serviceable, and that can work. CeeDee Lamb has been super quiet. Seems like Dallas's running game has gotten a lot better. That's why Zeke, Tony Pollard have been beasts for fantasy so far. Terry McLaurin, absolute monster. Like I said, hit or miss. 10, 27, 10, 30. Tyler Heineke is not a starting quarterback. He never will be a starting quarterback, but he got stuck there because of Ryan Fitzpatrick. Terry McLaurin will be fine, but it is hit or miss. Javonte Williams in your flex is sketchy. Kyle Pitts sucks. He doesn't suck. I shouldn't say that. Kyle Pitts' team sucks, and they don't know how to get him the ball, and it's making his fantasy numbers not startable. I don't know what to do with him, man. If I were you, I don't know. You drafted him high. I don't know, man. It's just weird. And then your bench, you got Trey Lance in that bitch. That's good. But you're not going to play him over Jalen Hurts. There's no way. And you got your boy locked up with Alexander Madison. Kenny Gainwell in that bitch. He's good. Brian Edwards, I think you can drop him. Freiermuth, you can drop. Westbrook, you can drop. None of those guys are serviceable. There's other guys on the waivers, I'm pretty sure, than that. 4-0. Surprising. I didn't think you could do it, but you're in the 4-0 club, buddy. Welcome. Moving on to my former champ, commish. One of the greatest teams of all time. Signature for the boys. Legendary. A real staple in this league, man. Real staple. Look, Dak Prescott. He's been underwhelming, to say the least. Number 13 ranked in fantasy football right now. The Cowboys, like I said, just haven't been able to, or not been able, they've been able to, but they just haven't had to throw the ball. And that's caused some issues for my Amari Dak stack. So yeah, Austin Eckler has been exactly what I thought he was going to be. Exactly what I thought he was going to be. He is the closest thing to Christian McCaffrey besides Christian McCaffrey. I've been saying this forever. He's awesome, man. He catches the ball. He runs the ball. He gets touchdowns. He's a beast. He's a fucking beast. Najee Harris, I don't know how to feel yet. He seems to be good for fantasy, but when you watch him, he's not that good. When you get 19 targets in one game, something's going to happen, right? Like I said before, volume is king with fantasy football, and Najee Harris has no option but to get it. Number 4 ranked running back in the NFL, fantasy-wise. Cooper, the White, Randy Moss, Cup. GOAT. I don't give a fuck. I love him. The Matt Stafford Cooper Cup connections got me horny. Look, this team's awesome. The Rams are awesome. Cooper Cup is awesome. He had a down week, but it's going to happen. You think he's going to put up 200 yards a game? No, he's not. But he's awesome. Tyler Lockett's been hit or miss for me. Been missing 2 weeks in a row, but I think this week is going to be a good week against the Rams. It's going to be an absolute fucking shootout. Amari on my team. I got a shitty tight end, filling it up. And then I got the story of the year so far, Mike Williams, who, of course, when I started him, scores 2 points. Haven't started him the whole year. I've started Amari over him, but I did decide to start him this week, and it didn't work out for me. But he looks like to be the number 1 receiver on the Chargers with a great quarterback, a great system. He's looking really fucking good. Got some sweet bench spots. Trey Sermon may be off my team soon, so look for him on the waivers. Moving on, Matthew Guerrero. I was about to say Matt Stafford. I'm all fucking hyped up on the Rams. Matthew Guerrero, Kung Fu Panda, Matt, number 1 team in the league right now. He's been another team that's just been quietly consistent the whole fucking time. Russell Wilson, Aaron Jones, fucking beast. What did Aaron Jones put up? 41.5 in week 2. Are you kidding me? Beast. James Robinson has looked good. He's looked really good. First 2 weeks were sketchy, but he's looked really good, James Robinson. I think they realized that he's good, so that's good. DK Beast, Thielen Beast, Hawkinson Beast, DJ Moore, dude. Oh, I'm wet. DJ Moore's a fucking monster, dude. You have a sick ass fucking team, dude. Tyler Boyd on the bench. He can always go off. Dallas Goedert on your bench. Stop rostering 2 tight ends. You have no running backs on your bench, though. So, oh my God. Holy shit. You only have... Oh, you have Jamal Williams, too, I guess. Yo, but you need some running backs, bro. What the fuck are you doing with your team, bro? Yeah, bro, you need to get some running backs in this bitch. Your team's good, bro. You're 4-0. You're fucking awesome. I'm not going to kiss your ass like that because I'm right at your fucking ass. I'm coming right for you, motherfucker. But look, hey, that does it for me. Quarterfinals, we good. Quarterfinals. Quarter recap, we good in this bitch. I'm happy to be here. I'm a commish. Let's get some trades going. Let's get some shit going. I love you guys. Dirty Dozen. I'll see you guys in 4 weeks.